Yoda up and left us, guys. Oh.
Get it?
Yeah, I got it. How's everybody doing?
I don't know if that booster has anything to do with it, but I plugged it back
All
in.
right. Our end said it felt like a microwave down in Bama today.
It is a microwave here. It's like a sauna, really.
But, well, you ready to start?
Yeah, sure.
You up for doing a homestead update? What'd you do all week long? Not
Later,
much.
later around, stayed on vacation.
Yeah, she was on vacation.
No, actually getting ready for the festival for Back to the Land, and then also for Midwest Preparedness Festival. So, which reminds me, did you get those stickers made?
Yes, I got
for the
everything
saltwater taffy? Okay. So getting everything labeled, packed up, inventory, trying to figure out what we were doing there tonight.
What's everything?
Trying to figure out what.
No, what's everything you got labeled?
Oh shoot, man! Skittles, water taffy, milk duds.
All freeze dried, folks. All
freeze dried, and Peeps, and baby's pizza sauce, which is my recipe, and the raspberry jam, pie filling, all of that stuff. Got all that labeled, and oh my gosh, labels are so expensive, and we were going through them like crazy. So
yeah, I must have printed off probably 400 labels for all the, and we still got stuff that's not labeled.
Yeah. Mrs. Hacks, I know what you're going to talk about. Shh, quiet. And so got all that stuff done, and then what else did I do? So got that packing, and then today was laundry and cleaning because the kids are coming. Fee is going to come and watch the house for us, so I have to make sure we have plenty of food for her and snacks and all that stuff. And we don't have kids in the house, so that's a special trip that I have to go do. And then I got us some snacks for the road, and I don't know. We'll see if we can keep Mrs. Hacks on a.
Yeah, we are carpooling with the Hacks family, and we all decided that we're not eating out at restaurants. We ended up getting a house,
a cabin,
and there's going to be 7 people sleeping in it. It's going to be us, the Hacks family, Billy and William from Perma Pasture, and then Justro from Metcalf Mills is going to be there. I'm really looking forward to this.
It's going to be a great time.
I think we're going to have an awesome time.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time. So super excited about that.
Starla just got back on freesteading.
Good.
That's good.
Good. And then, we had the pawpaw emergency, so I got all of those trees done.
They're looking kind of rough.
Well, okay, so when you do that, when you get them in the ground, and I guess I should have mentioned that in the video, the leaves will die back. So you just need to make sure that you water them, and then the leaves it's almost time. I think they're getting dry enough that I'll just go through and I'll take them all off. They're not dead. They just kind of die back. The leaves.
Well, and what's weird is the ones we put in the hydroponics, the leaves are still actually green. I mean, they look a little rough, but they're getting that water directly on the on the cuttings.
Yeah. And then what else did so Bavarian pretzels today. Bavarian.
Not barbarian.
I said Bavarian. So Bavarian. I'm not German, I don't know. So got those done. So we'll have those for this weekend. I pulled steaks out. Ooh, I got to get those marinated. I'll do that tonight. And then I need to get banana nut bread done tonight. I need to get the French toast casserole for breakfast. So, guys, everybody's going to be eating good this weekend. We've got it under control.
Just posted?
What's going on?
By the way, all those having trouble with squash bugs, they love Clemson spineless okra and tomatoes. But the red okra, they tend to avoid. That's too bad we didn't grow any okra this year.
I've never seen red okra.
Yeah, we did it one year.
I've never seen red okra.
It's more purplish.
I don't remember that either.
But yeah, we took care of the squash bugs.
Hey, T-Paw.
The treatment you did for the tomatoes took care of the squash bugs too.
Yeah.
And what was that? I don't remember.
That was just the hydrogen peroxide and water. And so it was for every 1 gallon. I was actually treating for blight. And so, and I got this from, I can't remember if it was Green Thumb Prepper or another one out there. And so Anyway, it's 1 gallon. And then when I first treat it, it was 8 ounces of hydrogen peroxide to 1 gallon of water. And then wait 24 hours, do it again, but you do it in the middle of the day so the sun can work on the hydrogen peroxide and it sterilizes all of that. And then wait 24 hours, do it again. And then you just do a regular treatment every 10 days with 4 ounces of hydrogen peroxide to every 1 gallon. So far, successful.
Lucy,
so,
we've still got tomatoes too. It's really been nice. Kind of got a late start
Yeah.
this year on it. And now we get tomatoes this late in the year normally too, but it's just like there's a lot more of them. What I'm with right now is the pear trees. My gosh, we've got those 2 great big ones, and they're just loaded down with pears, and I can't pick them fast enough. They're going bad
You
on
can
the.
see up here, I've got some pear vinegar going.
Yeah, right there. But I'm trying to get them off, and they're getting so mushy they fall off the tree and splatter when they hit the ground. Now, beneficial, the bees are going nuts on it. You go out there and you can hear the bees buzzing, and they're getting in and they're eating the insides of the pears out for the sugar. So that's a good thing. And and eventually I'll take and I'll rake them up and I'll put them back on the dam, so the deer will get to them and draw the deer in for deer season.
Yeah. RN, also for treatment for those squash bugs, we did this on the fruit trees, and I just got really cheap dishwashing soap. Make sure it is not antibacterial. And I think I got that up at Dollar Tree or something like that. And you did that. You sprayed it, and it was 1 cup of soap to 1 gallon of water, right?
Yeah.
And that worked on the fruit trees just fine.
Yeah, had to apply it several times just because getting coverage on the trees out of a little 3-gallon sprayer was kind of hard.
Oh, Lucy, it's already getting that cold up there. Yikes.
So what else did we do? Well, Angela lounged around Saturday with the girls, and so did Mrs. Hacks.
That's not true. We went to the library.
Oh, they went to the library. What were Darren and I and Kyle doing?
Well, we were getting information for our libraries, and so what we were doing was important. And we made food. Well, actually, we talked to Laura, and she made the food. She said there was nothing for us to help her with. So, and that was pretty good. We
went over to Nowhere Homestead, Kyle and Laura's place.
Check their channel out,
yes.
guys. They're really cool people, and starting out and getting going. And
but we built a kick. Pardon my language, a kicking shed. They bought male and female sheep from us, and what they named.
Sweet Pea and Rambo.
Sweet Pea and Rambo. They're going to start breeding their own sheep, but we built a huge loafing shed for him, and he had a bunch of metal material left over, and so it's clad in metal. And I think does he have video up on the channel yet of it?
I don't think so. We were supposed to send him a clip of our video, and then because I won't finish that up until we're over at Live Done Free. And then, but if you will send him those clips, Darren also send him those clips, and he can get his video together.
But Darren's a dang slave driver. I'm telling you, Hacks for the Homesteader, he's such a perfectionist when he builds stuff. Kyle and I at about 4:00 in the afternoon were like, yeah, this is close enough for government work. And Darren's like, no, we need to put the corner caps on, and we need to put the flashing on and all this other stuff. So we suffered through it, but it turned out really well. I really like the way it turned out. Those sheep are definitely living better than they lived here.
Yeah. Scarlet vinegar is really easy. It's you just fill your jar full of pears, cut them up, and then throw them in the jar, fill it all the way up, 1/2 gallon jar, and then put a 1/4 cup of sugar on there. And then I use my Berkey water and just fill it up with water and let it sit 21 days. So make sure you date the top of it, sit 21 days, and then take the juice out, and there's your vinegar. And you do the same way with apples, and that's your apple cider vinegar.
I will make her write it down, and we'll put a post on the community page so that everybody can get it.
Rain Country?
Yeah.
Rain Country is where I got this information from. She also has a YouTube channel, and you could just go into her watch list, and it's not too far back, and I'm sure you can get that information. She's got some great stuff over there. So
Lucy, how did the frost get on your roof, but it didn't get the garden?
I wonder if she's got a metal roof.
No, could be.
or
be.
maybe the ground's still warm,
But,
and it just didn't.
well, it's supposed to cool down. It's supposed to cool down here next week.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it's supposed to cool down tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So hopefully we're not going to need the air conditioner while we're driving Thursday. We got a 640 some mile trip.
Yeah, but we got all that stuff we got to do.
That's fine.
Okay.
Saving
right.
money. Let's see
Saving
what I
money.
do.
Uh,
I moved. I as you can see behind us,
the couch is gone
we no longer have a couch
in our kitchen.
So I spent Sunday moving the couch and pulling two of these bookshelves out for the kitchen storage space, and it really does open it up here.
How would you turn your crawl space into a jalapeno? That's interesting.
Actually, that's a pretty good idea.
Would you get enough light in there, enough sun in there?
Grow lights.
Oh yeah,
If you
but
ran
then
grow
you're
lights.
right back in the.
Of course, around here they'd come raid you because they think you were growing dope.
Right. Yeah. You're gonna hide the marijuana.
But so yeah, I got that done, and if you listen really closely, you do not hear any chirping and cheeping and flapping of wings because I finally got the chickens out. They are temporarily in the chicken coop. I've got it blocked off so that they're segregated from the big chickens. And next week, after we get back from back to the land, I'm going to try to get the chicken tractor done.
Shoot, babe! I gotta get the table out of the greenhouse and
Yes,
get
you
that
do.
done. I need to do that tonight. Oh my
Yes,
gosh!
you do.
I need to start making a list. Oh yeah.
But so we've got a whole bunch of chickens. We had 13 guineas. We've got one guinea left out of 13 guineas, and I think she thinks she's a chicken.
And the chickens that follow her think that they're a guinea.
Yeah,
it's the strangest thing
they've got this whole little clique going on. But she jumped in there with the little chicks and was like, "Hey, what are you guys?" And she was making her little guinea noises. Chicks were freaking out. One of them flew up over the edge, and I had to chase it down. It was quite comical, to be honest with you.
Hey, Pat, welcome. I'm glad you made it.
Humorous that is cancer. Oh no, my father-in-law had surgery on the artery today. Husband has surgery. Man, you guys are getting freaking flyer miles with the surgeons, aren't you?
Wow.
We'll say a prayer for you. Oh, okay, so they've got a shingle.
That makes sense.
So they got a little microclimate going on in their garden.
That makes sense.
They kept it warm.
Yeah.
And the ice machine.
Here's something that's interesting.
Oh yeah, tell them that story. That's a good story.
So the refrigerator guy comes out. I called on Sunday. Yeah, we were at Thursday morning, and I was like, all right. So the guy gets out here, and they call first, and if you don't answer the phone, then he won't come. So you have to make sure you answer the phone. And then he got to working on the refrigerator, and I just left him to the back of the refrigerator and started looking. He had to replace the inverter compressor, and luckily had one on his truck, or else that would have been a nightmare in itself. And then the drain, and we'd always had this problem, a little bit of water leaking out from underneath the refrigerator, and we couldn't figure it out. And so got all that stuff done, and then I'm trying to think of what else there was. Oh, I still need to move things from the outbuilding.
No, Pat, I think it's us.